you are now going to tell us, because we had Sean Payton on earlier, and he wants to know, Drew Brees, what are you going to do next?
See, that's all the caffeine talking right there.
And it's a lot of it, too.
No, literally, what are you going to do next?
I'm going to take a few weeks.
There it is. See, I told you he was going to tell us. I told you he was going to tell us.
Take a few weeks.
Take a few weeks and relax with my family and get away from football and not train and just coach ball and then see how we feel and go through a process, to prepare myself one way or the other.
I told you he was going to tell you. I told you.
In all honesty, whenever people make the decisions like right after season, I always say take anything you said right after the season with a grain of salt. There needs to be kind of that 2 to 3 month exhale period, right, where your body and your mind have to kind of heal up before you can really make any kind of decisions.
Yeah. And here's the thing: I'm not trying to be dramatic about this at all. I mean, honestly, over the last 3 years, I mean, I've truly taken the approach like I'm playing each year like it could be my last. Yeah. Just because I don't want to take anything for granted. I just want to value it and I want to enjoy it. And honestly, I've had more fun playing football the last 3 years than I think I ever have. And I feel like I've played some of my best football during that time too. And we've had a ton of success as a team. And so the results have been good, and then I take that month or so postseason just to take a deep breath and decompress and spend time with family and then chart the course, right, for the next season or whatever it might be. And listen, at some point it is going to be my last, and I'm not sure if that's exactly where I'm at right now. I've been really happy for Teddy. Obviously, his injury in Minnesota, when I think we all felt like, his career there was going to be very promising, and then doesn't get any action for 2 years coming off that injury, and that's a huge ordeal to come back from. And then he comes to us, which obviously great environment, great locker room, and he fit in perfectly. And then I go down for those 5 weeks, and he comes in and plays great. Team plays great. We go 5-0 during that time, and you finish the season 13-3, and obviously those 5 wins are a huge part of that, and positioned us really well. So, man, he has so much to be proud of, and I know it was a big confidence boost for him. Just getting a chance to get out there and play again, right?
Yeah.
And then the emergence of Taysom Hill.
Oh my God!
Taste some of that, right?
The unicorn. There's nobody like him. I've never seen anybody like that. That great an athlete who truly at the quarterback position can do so many things, right? Throwing the ball, running the ball, and obviously we try to utilize him in those ways, and we could probably utilize him even more. But he's a 4-core special teams guy. I mean, I think he was the first alternate for the Pro Bowl as a special teamer. He's blocked 2 punts. He's returned kickoffs. He covers kicks. He's the PP on punt, and he's faked a few. I mean, it's like, is there anything this guy can't do, right? Yeah. So just incredible athlete, but an even better person, even better teammate. I mean, guys love him on the team. He's one of my best friends on the team. So we got a great room.
Did you know coming into the second half of the Super Bowl that you guys were going to onside kick?
I did. Yeah. In fact, starting that week, Sean said, we've got a great onside kick in, and it's not a matter of if we're going to call it, it's when.
Wow. Nice.
So right off the bat, he put everybody on notice. We are calling an onside kick at some point in this game. So then we go in at halftime, and again, it's one of those, taking your pads off, eating your turkey sandwiches, relax, because this is going to take a while. And then word starts to spread like, hey,
Oh, really?
And we had a name for his ambush, right? So it's like, ambush is coming. So then everybody's like, we're gonna onside kick the
We are actually doing this, right?
So then it's you come out after halftime, and it's like your best acting job.
Yeah, not giving it away,
it's like,
right?
Here I am on the sideline, just looking over. What's about? Oh, here I am.
Wow.
Let's jump on it.
Was there any part of you at one point that said, are we sure we want to do this? Because, I mean, what if because you had just fought so hard for those that don't, to take the lead going into the half, and do we really want to potentially give them a short field?
Listen, we were playing as if we had nothing to lose, I mean, we were playing, everyone felt like was one of the greatest teams to ever play, right? And the Colts. They could have gone undefeated up to that point, but they chose to basically kind of, play their guys for a quarter in the last 2 games, so they finished 14-2. But they were rolling, and they were a great football team. So Sean was like, man, we're pulling out all the stops.
I do love that.
We were pulling out all the stops.
And Drew Brees with us here on Golic and Wingo, Saints quarterback, and just the confidence that you guys all had in what Sean's plan was, and the relationship between you guys. We hear so much about Brady and Belichick and all that, but what you and Sean have done over these years, what is it like now and the benefit of all that time? How much time you've been around each other?
Yeah. Listen, so much time on task, and the way that our offense has evolved is incredible. Last year, we actually just messing around, we said, hey, pull up a call sheet from 2006, our first year together. And we pulled it up, and I'm telling you, it was the most basic, like day one install of OTAs I've ever seen, right? And now I look at our call sheet, and it's like, this is Mandarin Chinese. Like, this is a whole nother language, a whole nother level. Now, part of that's, listen, man, the game evolves, and you're trying to stay ahead of it, but it is a whole different deal now. But Sean is an incredible coach. He's an incredible communicator. He's one of those guys that at any moment with any guy on the team, it's like, if you want to know where you stand with me and this team, you can come up, knock on my door, and come talk to me, and I'll be perfectly honest with you. And he is.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, more analysis, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+. We'll see you there.